Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Picharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Yadvaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaurabhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So we will continue the discussion. Prabhupada has some wonderful points to share. So we'll try to see from this purpose. So here we are seeing how King Prachindi Barshit he's explained from Narada Muni different aspects of the living entity. So now he's explaining this aspect of Pranavayu, which is the most important thing to know because it is explaining how the soul is connected to the subtle body and gross body. As such, nothing happens to soul, but the connection is what is making it troubled. Even if the soul goes to hell, as such, soul is not given any punishment in the hell also. The punishment is given to a subtle body, and because we identify with it, that's why we suffer. As such, soul is always aloof, but the identity makes it. And where this identity comes, that is what is explained here. So here Puranjana is asking the woman, "Oh, who are these 11 people around you?" Then she says that this is certainly the previous verse. We will see from here. The girl said, "Oh, best of the human beings, I do not know who has begotten me. I cannot speak to you perfectly about this, nor do I know the names of the origin of the associates with me." So basically, where we are come, we don't know. And then she says that we only know that we are existing in this place. We do not know what will come after. Indeed, we are so foolish that we do not care to understand who has created this beautiful place for our residence. So people they don't have this atato brahma jignasa. So parabhavasthavad abodha jate. We are always ending up in great ignorance and because of which we are entrapped. So Prabhupada is writing here. The Bhagavatam therefore says that we are all born ignorant within this material world. In our ignorance, we may create nationalism, philanthropism, internationalism, science, philosophy, and so many other things. The basic principle behind all this is ignorance only. So anything we are creating, because it is coming under bodily platform, Dehatma Buddhi, it is ignorance only. The basic principle behind all this is ignorance. What then is the value of all this advancement of knowledge if the basic principle is ignorance? Unless person comes to Krishna conscious, all his activities are defeated. This human form of life is especially meant to dissipate ignorance, but without understanding how to dissipate ignorance, people are planning and building many things. So this is the present state of affairs. And he says further, now this woman is telling, my dear gentlemen, all these men and women with me are known as my friends, and the snake, who always remains awake, protects this city during my sleep hours. So much I know. I do not know anything beyond this. So the important point here, Prabhupada is telling that the woman gave a brief description of them. She was obviously without full knowledge of her surroundings, men and women, and the snake. So this is our state also. It is when it is talking about the woman, it is us. We also don't know who are surrounding us. That means what is the pranavayu, who are our senses and mind and all. The snake is a vital force of the living being. So we don't know about it. We know something is working in the body, We don't know what is working. This is the vital force. The vital force always remains awake even when the body and senses become fatigued and do not work. So I am tired, I am sleeping also. That's why Prabhupada says, even in the state of unconsciousness, when we sleep, the snake or the life force remains intact and awake. So it is considered as a snake because it is protecting us. Consequently, we dream when we sleep. That means the consciousness is even in that unconscious state. Actually, deep sleep state, we don't have dreams. If you know this concept, only when there is a dreaming state and deep sleep state. Dreaming state we have. Deep sleep will be some 2 hours like that in a day. When we are going for sleep, say 6 hours, 2 hours you get deep sleep. In deep sleep, we don't get any dreams. Say sometimes you are sleeping in daytime, like afternoon time, you get some dreams. That means you cannot go into deep sleep state. Sometime you may go, but not all the time. Early morning, we are not in a deep sleep. We get dreams. Why? Because we are not at the soul level. When we are in a deep sleep state, we are at the level of soul. But other time we are at the level of mind. That time, that is the consequently we dream when we sleep. When the living entity gives up this metal body, the vital force still remains intact and is carried to another material body. This is called transmigration as change of body, and we have come to know this process as death. Every day the energy which we get na is because we are connect to our soul. That is where we generate energy. Why we have to sleep every day? We can hold a work na. Why to sleep? The sleeping is to come to the level of soul, to rejuvenate our energy, to again gain our energy. So that energy actually comes from soul only. That's what important. Like now, if people don't get sleep, they are in so much trouble. They are not getting any energy only. You are already got some energy and you are exhausting, and it's a very very big problem in if we are not getting sleep. There is no connection to the soul only. We have to every day connect to our soul to gain our energy. Connecting soul means we are just at the level of soul platform. That's all. That is actually Brahman also. When person is liberated, is Brahman realized means he is at the level of soul, just blissful. We also get that bliss, but we are not interested in it. That's why we come to the external, this material consciousness, and we undergo. And then what happens is the soul as such is okay, but we identify. So when the Yamadutas come, they cannot touch the soul. Nainam chindanti shastrani nainam dadati pavakaha na chainam kledayanti apu na shojirma. So you cannot touch the soul. Then what they do, they take the subtle body out, and we start identifying with the subtle body. That's why we go with the subtle body. The soul goes along with the subtle body. Yamadutas cannot touch. So here the same thing. There is a transmigration is because of that identity. So vital force still remains intact and is carried to another material body. So we have this vital force with us, which is coming from the soul, and this is called transmigration. And we have to come to know this process as death. Actually, there is no death. You see, there is no death. The vital force always exists with the soul. So this force is from the soul, and when the soul is awakened from so called sleep, he can see his 11 friends or the active senses and the mind with other various desires, wives. The vital life force remains. Even during our sleep hours, we can understand by virtue of our breathing process that the snake lives by eating the air that process within the body. Air is exhibited in the form of breathing, and as long as breath is there, one can understand that a sleeping man is alive. Even when the gross body is asleep, the vital force remains active and alive to protect the body. Thus, the snake is described as living and eating air to keep the body fit for life. So, this is the method that is given to us. So the point here is that the soul is giving that force, which is taking through the, that is prana vayu, with the different different nadis, it passes to the body and makes it conscious. That's how. Now the soul, na, it is always young only. We all got different bodies now. It is the body that is changing. Deterioration is happening to body. It is not to the soul. Soul always is young. So again it gets to the new body, again it continues. But because soul is very active, it needs an active body. And based on the desires it is identifying with. So we identify with our desires, and that's why we get another body. So this is also another point here. So the transmigration happens because soul identifies with desires. So this is the most important thing. We otherwise we need not take birth again, because we have the strong identification. That's why we are taking birth, and the energy is coming from the soul. So this is very clear, right? And I yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandaprana.
Done.
Prabhuji, actually, this subtle body is jada only, no, Prabhuji. Atma is, soul is conscious. Only the soul can experience the suffering and happiness, no, Prabhu. How jada vastu can experience that, Prabhu? Because you said sometime before, in the hell, subtle body is suffering. Only because of the identification, the soul thinks it is suffering. How it is, Prabhuji?
This is very important point to understand. The point is the mind, na, it becomes conscious. So it is even though it is a matter, but it has an ability to be conscious, and it can make choices. The freedom comes to, like my hand. My hand cannot move independent of itself. My, if I say you keep hand like this, it will say, my hand will not say no, I'll not keep my hand like this, I'll move like this. Hand cannot do like that. But mind is not like that. Mind, na, can act independently. So you can observe this. Mind will do, even if you tell don't do, it will say I will do it. So mind has that the consciousness enters the mind. Mind can act independently. So this
The
is one
don't
thing.
do,
Another thing,
Prabhu, the don't do is telling whom? The intelligence?
the intelligence sense minds will do. It has it can act
Yeah, but mind
independently
is
also.
saying whether sometimes it okay, it is aligned with the intelligence. Sometimes it's a no.
No.
It is like that, no,
Uh,
Prabhu. Okay, okay, Prabhu.
so then
Ah,
what happens na? Then we start identifying with that mind which is acting independent.
okay.
So then any suffering happens na, like you, because you are identifying, and mind has certain desires. Say mind says I want sweet, and you don't get sweet. So then mind feels very bad. It acts independent. So soul also feels very bad. Array, I didn't get sweet. So as such, mind has this separate ability. It's a very special creation of the Lord, where it can act independently and feel. So there is certain type of feeling in the mind that comes. Like say, if somebody glorified you, oh Mataji, you asked so nice question. So now who felt happy? It is a mind. So mind
Okay.
has this ability to feel sad and happy, and the soul
Yes.
identifies with what mind feels. So
That
mind has this.
that is inbuilt in that mind, Prabhuji. That is that
That is the system. Mind
it
is
can
only
feel.
emotional.
Okay.
Hmm. So
So
it is
inside the
inbuilt in the
Jada
system.
Vastu, it can feel like that. That is Krishna's arrangement. There is
It has that ability.
oh, okay, okay, Prabhuji. Thank you
So
so much. Yeah, yeah, please.
because of
Yeah,
which we all have all this problem. We
yeah,
say, "Arey, don't
yes,
hear to the
Prabhuji.
mind, don't hear to the mind," because
Yeah,
mind can do independently and feel also.
yeah, mind is chanchala, no, Prabhuji. Even Ajna is feeling very bad. What we can do, Prabhuji? Yeah, it is very difficult. Anyways, by bhakti, we are trying to control. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
whole task is to with mind only for us. Whole
Yes,
sadhana is to make our
yes,
mind
Prabhuji.
meditate on Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Thank you so much, Ravish
uh,
and Aruna.
then మన ఏవ మనుష్యానం కారణం బంధన మోక్షణం. Mind only, with the help of mind we can degrade, with the help of mind we elevate. So if we can help make our mind focus on Krishna, that is success. Like that. Yes, Gail Mataji.
Oh my God, I think this conversation has solved my deep, deep puzzle that I've had for so many years. Because you're now saying that the mind has the capability to feel and to, like happiness, distress, you know, to have all of these attributes that we normally attribute only to conscious entities. But mind is matter. And so you're saying that even though mind is matter, it can do those things because it's been granted this special ability by Krishna? Am I
It is created
understanding
in that
correctly?
way.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it is created in that way that it has an independent ability to act. And it has that feeling, everything is for mind only. Happiness, distress, everything is for the mind. Because the soul identifies, it feels. It is to
Yeah.
the ultimately it is mind only it feels. Na? Like if I say something to you, your emotions are with the mind only, right?
Yeah.
Where do you get the thought? Where did you feel that somebody appreciated you? You felt nice. Where you felt nice? In the mind only, right?
Because I identify with the mind, but this is the thing that's been so confusing for me for my whole feels like existence, that I'm I'm
Say,
identifying with
I'll give a simple example. I'll tell you.
uh,
Say you are watching a movie.
yeah,
You don't watch, but in previously you watched.
I
So,
definitely watch. I definitely watch. You
so
know that I
in that
do.
in that in that some character is having some problem.
Yeah.
Now you are watching. It is not nothing is happening to you, but because if you identify with the character in the movie, you feel bad. So
Yeah.
now same thing is the mind. Mind is also like that character,
But
but
this is
you
what I don't
identify with the character.
yes, but this is what I don't understand, that you know, a mind, my problem is, how can mind, which is dead matter, have have these feelings?
Yeah, that's the creation of Lord. He gave a very special instrument to us called mind, which will make us enjoy in this world, suffer in this world. So it has that independent ability to act. I am telling, na, you can tell your hand to lift. You can move your hand according to your will. Can you do with your mind? Can
You
you
mean
tell your mind sit here for 10 hours? Your mind will listen.
no?
It is acting independent of your what you say to it.
Yes.
That means it is not only dead, it also is conscious and dead both. It is consciously acting sometime and it is dead also. So both functions are there for the mind. That's the special creation of Lord to help a living entity to enjoy in this creation in this world. It is not just a dead matter. Otherwise, if it is dead, then we can do whatever we say, but it does not happen like that. Mind will act independent. Mind will say, I am not happy today. What can you do? You say, okay, fine.
Oh my God. This is so revolutionary for me. This is like a key that has unlocked a big conundrum for like what feels like my whole life. Oh my God. So I mean
So
I'm
all
still
struggle is with our mind only. Na? We have to fight. The yogis, they are going to Himalayas to fight with whom? To mind only. That is our greatest enemy if it is not controlled. If you can control, that is your friend. That's the point. Krishna is telling. Yogis are doing the same thing.
but then okay, so you say it's both dead and like
Conscious.
alive or conscious.
Yeah.
So, so in what sense is it? I mean, in what when is it dead then?
Yeah, because the soul is given this matter, na. The soul, the Mahatattva is then it when you get the soul center, then you get this. You are given this intelligence, mind, ahankara. Everything is given to the soul, but it is all coming from Mahatattva, right? So this mind is a part of Mahatattva. It is a matter of matter only, right? It is coming from ahankara and goodness. It is as
Yeah,
such
it's just
matter only.
yeah, but you know, it's just such a kind of it's like a wouldn't you say it's like an oxymoron to say that the mind, which is dead matter, can act independently. It's like an oxymoron, no?
No, no. The system this it is created like for us, matter means always dead only. But
Yeah,
that is our definition of matter. But here, matter which with which the Lord created, this is like computer. Computer is dead or alive,
it's dead.
but it can function on its own. Many of activities it is doing on its own. It will now
Hmm.
nowadays artificial intelligence is there. What is artificial intelligence? It is functioning on its own. It is calculating. It is thinking. It is saying this is good. This is bad. How this artificial intelligence is doing? Is it dead, right? But it is you are programming in such a way that it is consciously acting. It says no, this is not right. You can drive a car. How it is doing that? This is right. This is wrong. How? Who is deciding that? Computer is deciding, right?
Well, I mean, you lost me with the car analogy. When is
No,
the
no.
car
I am telling
doing?
without a driver, you have cars, right? Who is
Yes.
driving that? Who is making it drive? It is telling this is correct, this is take right, take left, this is that there. Who is deciding? It is deciding on its own.
No, it's the driver's deciding.
No, no, no. I am telling driverless cars are there na now.
Oh, 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 like remote control, right?
Yeah, remote control. So what I am telling is you have computers which are acting on their own.
Mm, okay.
How they are acting. So same thing with our mind also. It acts on its own. It is programmed like that. So there it is. We are programming some computer to do on its own. Even though it is matter, it is doing all the functions. It decides also. It says this is bad, this is good, this is nice, this is not nice. How it is doing? The dead matter can consciously. It is acting as if it is conscious.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can imitate Lord, what a better function Lord can do give by giving a mind. So we are doing artificial intelligence. Lord says, no, my creation is directly mine. It is much more sophisticated, much more subtle than this gross computer artificial intelligence.
Yes.
Yes. So dead
Wow.
matter can be conscious.
Or it can imitate consciousness, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
Because it's not actually conscious. Can
Conscious.
we?
Yes, yes, yes. That's the point.
So when we say we need to, you know, control the mind, what we're saying is that we need to reprogram it. No?
Yes, because it is filled with so many wrong programmings. It like artificial intelligence, you make it a demon, or you can make it a good person. So our mind is programmed with wrong things, wrong sanskaras. We have to make it nice.
Wow, this is amazing. Okay, Prabhu, gotta digest this. Thank you so much. Mm.
So we have successfully completed one purport. Okay, we have one more hand. Uh, yes, Shakti Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
You're telling about mind, no? You're explaining to Gail Mataji, right? That why does it do like that?
We programmed it wrongly, na? That's why all the sanskaras from many lifetimes is wrong programming. You have to work on programming it wisely, give devotion, inputs, Bhagavatam inputs, holy name inputs, association inputs. So you give right input, the programming will be right for the mind. Now it is all wrong input. So if we are hearing news, we are talking about others, we are thinking of materialistic things, mind will be always constantly disturbed. It will act very whimsically. But you use spiritual content, spiritual things, association to the degree. That's why we have to be very careful. Why Raghunath Das Goswami is telling that Asad Varta Vesha Shatru. Asad Varta, any news or anything other which is not connected to Krishna we are hearing, it's like a Vesha, it's a prostitute he is telling. Why? Because it is disturbing the mind. It is damaging the mind. So basically, we are working not to damage our mind. Mantra ayate iti mantra. Why we need mantra? To deliver the mind, right?
That see, I have to deliver mind, or I have to get rid of the mind.
No, no, no. We need mind. Mind should be. Krishna is saying, "Man mana bhav mad bhakto." Give your mind to me. You meditate on me. Without our meditation is wrong. Ultimately, we have to meditate on Krishna. We should not give up our mind. We should make it correct. Krishna gave an instrument which is a very good instrument for us to meditate on Krishna and please Krishna, serve Krishna. It's a very good instrument, but we are only damaged the instrument. We have to correct it. No, that's all.
So
We don't get rid
desires,
of mind. Hmm.
this trans you have written here, no, transmigration happens because soul identify with this desire. So it's all the
Yes,
desire by the mind. So desire
yes, yes,
all stored in the mind.
yes, yes, yes. See
Oh,
what giving up mind is of the yogis and jnanis. They want to give up mind so that they get liberation. But we don't want to give up. We want to use the mind to serve Krishna. And
oh.
another thing, these desires are, see, soul has one desire only. The soul present desire is I want to enjoy. And it no, if you say I want to enjoy, Krishna says, okay, take this mind. And with the help of mind, all the one basic desire of soul I want to enjoy is fulfilled with the help of this mind. And mind, because whatever programming you do to the mind starts working like that and starts fulfilling all the desires. So mind creates its own desires and it starts fulfilling. Basically, the soul want to enjoy in this world. But now when we are chanting and all, the soul is getting that faith is for the soul. The soul gets no, no, I want to serve Krishna. So when you say I want to serve Krishna, then the whole program changes of the mind. And mind says, okay, you want to serve? Okay, let us serve Krishna. So it uses in serving all this intelligence, everything comes to serve. So presently we have a desire. The desire is of the mind. All the things. This is a different types of desires of the mind, but ultimately it is the desire of the soul. But only one desire of the soul. I want to enjoy, and you are given a mission. Okay, take this and enjoy. And how you are using it, the mind to enjoy depends on different living entities are enjoying it different ways. I am
Also,
enjoying like a I am enjoying in this body, you are enjoying in that body, I am enjoying in this way, you are enjoying. So everybody has their own way of enjoying. But ultimately it is desire of the soul to enjoy. So when we chant, slowly the vibration of the holy name I want to serve goes so deep that the soul also starts chanting. And it says, okay, I also want to serve.
so I can understand that. I'm soul. I wanted to enjoy. It's like giving a device. Mind is like a one phone.
Ah,
So
yes.
phone is given. So either I
Yes.
can use that phone to watch anything, or I can use that to chant or something. So it is a
Yes.
pre-programmed device, and
Program
also
change.
we are adding more
More apps to it.
algorithm,
You are putting more apps to it.
apps. So whatever
You
I
are
search,
downloading many.
algorithm is
Yes,
also
yes,
formed.
yes, yes, yes,
So
yes.
so I can't get rid of the device, but I have to use the device in such a way that that device helps me to enjoy in a right way.
Yeah, you can use for Zoom classes of Balram Shakti.
As well as Radha Pramod class, purpose reading. Okay, Prabhuji. Now, so this only, so that using soul connecting with the device is only that Brahmaji keeps that five avidyas, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Perfect.
So my understanding is very clear, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank
Perfect.
you, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare
Thank you very much.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay. Uh, any other question, comments? Kelmata, you are done, na? Your hand is for previous one.
No, no, no. New hand, new hand. So
Okay, okay.
yeah, you know, I'm just trying to reconcile. You know, if we are in the process of trying to reprogram this mind that has been wrongly programmed over lifetimes, when Srila
Yes.
Prabhupada, when Srila Prabhupada says, in one moment, 1 minute, he says that we can become, what does he say? We can become Krishna conscious
Krishna conscious. Yes.
in
One
1 minute,
moment.
one
Yeah, one
moment.
moment. Prabhupada says one moment.
So, so one, for, I mean, doesn't that mean that lifetimes of wrong programming can suddenly become reprogrammed? I mean, is that possible?
Yeah, if somebody is so intense, he can do in one moment. And if we are very slow, it may take many lifetimes. It depends on who is practicing. For Prabhupada, it is one moment. For us, it is not. Of course, even so Prabhupada said, he is one moment, but that is for Prabhupada, not for us. Because after that, after hearing that lecture also, you don't see that immediately so many people within one moment they change. So Prabhupada is encouraging. He's telling, "Oh, why you take one moment, you can become Krishna conscious." But that is for Prabhupada, not for us. Some
I
special
mean,
souls will be there, for them it is possible that they can reprogram immediately. Or some Kripa Siddhi is there. Immediately you get mercy and like a dog, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu delivered. How did they deliver it? He just reprogrammed it. So if Lord wants, he delivered all the animals in the Jharkhand forest. Their programming changed and they started getting ecstatic symptoms of love. So possible, but it should be Kripa Siddhi.
but I'm trying to understand what we should take away from that, instruction. I mean, because hearing that, a person can feel kind of like something is wrong with me. I'm inadequate. I'm not trying hard enough. How come it's taking me so long? I mean, I'm trying to
No,
see
it's an
how that.
encouragement. Prabhupada is telling, no, it will happen. So it's an encouragement. It's like, say, if somebody comes and say, oh, you can do it, come on. No, it will take just a few minutes. So it's an encouragement. Acharyas, they come to encourage us. So Prabhupada is giving that encouragement that, oh, it's a movement process. No? Why are you so much worried? It will happen. So it's an encouragement we can take from Prabhupada.
Okay, but I don't know. I think sometimes it can have opposite effect. It can have the effect of, you know, my goodness, how come it's taking me so long? And it's
No, it
and
is not only for you, it is taking for everyone. So you should know that it did not happen in one moment for any of the people who are around us.
mm,
It's not only you. Everybody, we are all in the same line.
in the same lane.
Waiting for that
Oh,
one moment to happen.
uh, okay, okay, yeah. I mean to say the point is that we should be understanding of ourselves, right? That it is taking time because is lifetimes of programming to undo.
Yeah, yeah. See, what unprogramming is done by Lord only. But only thing is we show with our sadhana that I want to unprogram. That's the point.
Yes, yes, yes. Right, right.
The Lord only does that reprogramming, but we have to do our sadhana to attract the mercy of Lord to show him that, see, I really want it.
Yes, yes. Okay.
That's what is sadhana called. Sadhana called means repeating the same thing. Repeat the chant, mantra, repeat hearing, repeatedly hearing the same thing. So we are trying to some extent we can reprogram, but we need mercy to really change our very deep rooted anarthas. Small things we can work on it. Like say you can give up, uh, you can unsubscribe your net connection so that You don't know what's anything, but deeply that desire is still there. So that will done by Lord.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Some level we can do, but not so deep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. I'm going to re-listen this class every day to reprogram my mind because this was a big news today. Big news. So to digest this, I feel like I'm gonna have to listen to this class again every day. Okay.
Now you know. Now you know it. That's
Uh,
all. You just repeat this class to somebody. You'll remember it.
uh-huh. Uh-huh. Wow. Thank
That
you,
is the way
Prabhu.
of programming.
Yeah. 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 Life is a game. What they call a game changer. This class was a game changer. It just makes sense out of so many other things. Because all along, you're thinking, this is the mind is matter, is dead matter, and the only reason why we have feelings like happiness, sadness, which this is the thing that never made sense to me. How can
Yeah.
how can the mind have these feelings, if it's dead matter only?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, um, these feelings of happiness and distress, I still need you to answer this question, because feelings like happiness and distress, they're not experiences of dead matter. These emotions, right?
No, they
Emotion.
are with the mind only. That is experiences of mind only. That's what I was telling. The Lord created such a system that it is mind would feels, but the soul identifies. I gave the example of a movie. The character, the person is feeling. So
Yeah.
similarly, mind is made in such a way that it is like a character of a movie. It feels. It has that ability to feel that, oh, this is good, this is bad. I told na, artificial intelligence, where it is deciding it is good and bad. It is programmed like that. So mind is also like that. Feels good. No, no, no. This is bad. This is good.
Well, you
This
have to
is
be patient with me, Prabhu, because I'm trying to reprogram, you know, lifetimes in one class. My programming has said that mind cannot have these experiences, and I thought, even like in Balaram's class, I thought that he said, the mind as dead matter cannot have experiences.
no. Mind only has all experiences. Mind only has all experiences, and soul identifies with that experiences.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
So this this dead matter can have experiences because Krishna designed it like that.
Yes, and we are also imitating like that with artificial intelligence.
We are imitate. Oh.
Imitating Krishna with artificial intelligence. It is also
Oh,
doing
oh,
the same
oh.
thing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow. Okay, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Uh,
Hare Krishna,
you
Prabhuji.
can-
Sorry, Prabhuji. Yeah, Prabhuji, regarding this Prabhupada saying one moment, Prabhuji. Yeah, is it the correct understanding, Prabhuji? Like those devotees who have taken up, they have finished their in the previous birth. They can take up seriously and they can attain perfection so fast. Is it the correct understanding, Prabhuji? Because you said it is Kripa Siddhi, we are all struggling. A lifetime it is taking. Can we have that understanding, Prabhuji? If this in this particular janma, if they have attained perfection, means previously they have done they have finished almost 99%, something like that. Prabhuji, is that correct understanding?
like uh, uh, it need not be. I'll give I will tell an example. Say a small child is crying because his toy is broken.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Now, if uh, you can tell to the child, "Arey, what is the problem? Come out of it." I know the child is still crying and he can cry for hours also. My toy is broken. This fellow, my neighbor boy, that he broke. I don't know, he broke the toy. He's crying. Now, how much time it need to take for the child to come out of it? It depends. If
Mm.
you can able to tell him, "Arey, forget about it. It is just leave it." So if he has the determination, he says, "Okay, leave it." So he can be free
The
from that
attachment
suffering.
is too much. He can't come out so easily, no, Prabhuji.
So it
Yeah.
is a moment that he can come out. If he can feel that, oh, it's nothing. So same thing,
Okay.
we cried for many things in our life. If you remember, I cried
Ah,
for my marks, I cried for this. Then now, if
yes.
I look back, I say, why did I cry for this? It was
Okay.
just I should have given up that time only. Immediately, I could have come out of it.
Mm.
How much
Yes,
time it
Prabhuji.
was taking, but I cried for quite a long time for that. But now I
Mm.
feel, array, it was such a silly thing. Why did I cry? So
Okay.
now, when you see some people crying for the same thing, what do you feel for them? You say, "Arey, kya? This is such a silly thing. Come out of it." You feel you can immediately come out of it.
Mm.
No, you can say because you have that realization, you have come to that level.
Ah,
But for a person who is going through that exam or tension and all, for him, the marks or the broken toy of a child, for him, it is a big thing. For you,
okay.
you say, "Arey, why for a toy is crying? Come out of it."
Even
So
he
when
has
you say come
experienced
out
the
of
same
it,
thing, Prabhuji.
so
He's telling,
Prabhupada in
yeah,
such a level.
yeah, yes, Prabhuji.
So he is in such a level. For him, he's saying, "Arey, wow, such a trivial thing you are holding, and you become Krishna conscious immediately. Just a moment, finish."
Uh,
So,
uh, because he is a realist devotee, he is telling like that. But we are not. That is what I'm saying. So once who has finished everything in the previous life, he take up, like he can become, he can perfect his life. That's what I'm asking. Probably that one moment
yeah,
it
that one
signifies
moment.
that.
Yeah, that is like very much true. And main
Uh,
thing is when we say one moment, you can see certain things which people are now struggling. You feel like, yeah, it's quite small thing. Why are you so attached? Give it up. In one moment you can give it up. For you, one
yes,
moment because you've
yes,
gone through it, you
Prabhuji.
got realized it. But the person
Yes,
who is going through it, it's not a moment. He's still serious about it.
yes, yes. It takes time
So
also to come out.
when you say one moment, it is who is saying, because he has realized for him, he feels, "Arey, it's such a trivial thing." We also
Yes,
feel some things like that only, right? Same.
yes, Prabhuji. Yes, yes, Prabhuji. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Prabhuji. And one more question, Prabhuji. Sorry to, I'm taking the time. Prabhuji,
No,
normally they say, so pure devotee means he doesn't want anything. He just want to serve. Whether I am in hell or heaven, I have to serve Krishna. That should be the mood for a devotee. But if
yeah.
we see, sometimes we pray, oh, I have to go, oh, I have to go to Golaka and serve Krishna, Radha Krishna. So is that prayer is good? I have to go, whether it is in this birth or some, is that prayer is okay, Prabhu? Or they say normally we are hearing, no, Prabhu, like pure devotee means wherever you are, whether you are in hell or heaven or wherever you are, you have to serve Krishna. That should be the mode for, that is the highest, they are saying, no, Prabhuji. So which is how to pray, Prabhuji? Just Krishna, I have to go to Golaka and I have to serve you. Should be that, should be that be the prayer, or wherever I am, I have to serve you. That should be the prayer, Prabhuji.
Actually, both are correct only. If you say Kulashekara Alvar prays, Naham
That's what I'm
Dvande
saying.
Tavacharanayo Dvanda Madanda
Yes.
Heto Kumbi Pap Naramapu. So I am not afraid. I know whatever wherever I am, I can chant your names. And then
Yes,
he
yes,
says,
yes.
"Oh Yadavadi Mama Cheda Krishna Pada." Sorry, not he says. What is it? That okay. Now I am young and no, I am having energy. Let me remember you so that I can go back home back to God.
Uh,
Krishna Tadiya Pada Pankaja Panjarantam Advaitam. He's telling, "No, now only I want to live so that I can come to you." So
yes.
both are correct only. So for a devotee, he feels that wherever you are, he will serve only.
Okay.
But he feels that if I come to the Lord, I have more opportunity to serve him more
Ah,
closely, more personally.
So that is
That
okay.
is
Correct only. Okay.
so that is like say you have more advantages to serve, but wherever Lord you keep me, I will serve you. Not a problem for me.
Okay. That is also okay. And this is also fine.
Both are okay because our acharyas have paid both. Because the mood is that, my dear Lord, wherever you keep. Now you are told, Mataji, you should be here, then later on there. Wherever you are, you say, no problem, Prabhu. If I can get opportunity to serve Krishna, I'm okay. Wherever you keep me, I'm okay. So that
Mm.
is your natural state. But if you get opportunity, Mataji, can you come to Vrindavan and serve? So yes, yes, yes. So
Okay.
Vrindavan is a
That's great.
special place. But wherever you
Wow,
are
yeah.
told to go and do service, you will do service. Your Guru Maharaj is telling you go and do service here. Also Maharaj
Mm,
told
mm, mm.
whatever
Mm.
is there, I'll serve. But if you have opportunity, say no, Vrindavan I want or Mayapur, whatever, like that.
Okay, okay, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Nadu.
Okay, thank you all very much. We'll end here. Granth Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.